Just when fans thought Heartland couldn't surprise them anymore, Season 19 delivered a moment no one saw coming. It wasn't loud, it wasn't flashy, but it hit harder than any dramatic scene we've seen in years. One look, one decision, and suddenly, everything changed. If you blinked, you might have missed it, but if you watched closely, the signs were always there. This is the twist that left fans speechless. And we're here to break it all down. Season 19 of Heartland wasn't about big explosions or wild storylines. It was about quiet growth, emotional healing, and the way life keeps moving forward. Even after pain, the season focused deeply on Amy, who has been trying to find peace and meaning again after Ty's death. It's been years, but the wound still hasn't fully healed, and Season 19 reminded us that grief doesn't follow a deadline. Asterisk at the start of the season, Amy is still fully devoted to the ranch and her work with horses. That's where she feels most connected to Ty, and to who she was when he was alive. But something's different this time. There's a quiet restlessness in her. She's helping horses, yes, but she's also questioning something deeper. Who is she without Ty? Is this life Heartland? The ranch, the routine still what she truly wants? This emotional question sits just below the surface in almost every episode, even if she doesn't say it out loud. Asterisk meanwhile, Lou and Peter are having a hard time figuring out what they are to each other. Their relationship has always been full of ups and downs, but Season 19 really puts them to the test. Lou is focused on her role as mayor, and she's more determined than ever to make a difference. But the job is stressful, and it pulls her away from her family. Peter, on the other hand, wants something simpler: more time at the ranch, more time with his daughters. They still care about each other, but their paths don't seem to be moving in the same direction. At one point, it feels like they might finally go their separate ways for good. Asterisk Jack, as always, is the rock of Heartland. But this season shows us that even rocks can crack. He has a health scare that rattles everyone. It's not just about the fear of losing him, it's about what he represents. Jack is Heartland. He's the reason it all held together during the hardest times. The idea of a future without him shakes the entire family, especially Amy, who leans on him more than she admits. His quiet strength keeps the ranch going, but for the first time, Jack starts to wonder if he's done enough or if there's something he's left unsaid. Asterisk Logan continues to grow into his role at the ranch. He's not just the new kid anymore, he's starting to understand what it means to care for something bigger than himself. He's learning, making mistakes, and building trust. Amy starts trusting him more with her work, and Jack even starts giving him real responsibility. There's one scene mid-season where Logan takes charge during a horse emergency, and you can feel the pride in Jack's eyes. It's subtle but powerful. Asterisk, and then there's Georgia, or rather, her absence. For most of the season, fans were left wondering, where is she? Why hasn't she come back yet? There are mentions of her training in competitions, but it feels like there's more going on beneath the surface. When she finally does appear, if she does, in your version, it's a brief moment, but it carries weight. Even when she's not there, her shadow lingers over the story. Especially for Lou and Peter. Asterisk, the season builds slowly, carefully. Each episode peels back another layer of the characters we've grown with for nearly 2 decades. There are no wild surprises, at least, not at first. But by the time the finale rolls around, everything is in place for the emotional moment that changes everything. Asterisk, one of the most touching themes this season is the idea of moving forward without forgetting the past. Whether it's Amy deciding what kind of future she wants, Lou trying to balance ambition and family, or Jack wondering if his time is running out, every character is looking ahead. But they're all doing it while carrying the weight of everything that's come before. Asterisk, that's what makes the twist at the end so powerful. It's not just about what happens, it's about why it matters. By setting the stage with all these small emotional threads, the writers created a moment that feels both shocking and completely earned. It hits like a wave, not because it's flashy, but because it's real. It's personal, and it changes everything for the characters we've loved for years. Asterisk, as we move into the final episode, all these storylines begin to overlap. Amy has a big decision to make. Lou faces a moment of truth. Jack seems to be hiding something, and Heartland feels like it's standing on the edge of a new chapter. But no one, not even the most devoted fans, could have guessed what would actually happen next. Asterisk.